the volume of her breast. I don't need to buy milk again if I marry that kind of woman. She's homely, she's industrial, she's comely, she's everything in a woman.
Yeah.
Believe you me?
Yeah. Except that I've never heard you say for once that you love that girl.
Love. Because you people are teaching our people. Let me to tell you. So that you do not go and spoil our young boys under you by making them take the side of the women, while women take the side of men. Look, a woman is a woman. You don't need any permission from her to go and marry her. What for? Are you saying I should obtain permission from her if I want to marry her? As a man? Well, as a retired, as a regimental sergeant major?
Oh, well, that may be so, except that in modern sociology, it doesn't work like that, you know. It's got to be a decision between two parties.
You're talking like a bloody civilian, which you are anyway. There is no way you can bring a woman, you give her one privilege, she will take 10. It is you people who are making their brain cave in. Because they will think, oh, I love you, you go and open door for her, you do this with them. Let them know that they are women and this is their own fashion. Don't go and make our boys that you are teaching to come and start behaving like women. Even if I need her for marriage, I don't even need to go and see her. Go to the parents, the mother will not tell the uncles, the members of the family. I will come tell them what I want. I pay the bride price. I take her. She becomes my wife. Finish.
More like an imposition.
Not imposition. That is not an imposition. No.
Yeah.
Look, in a war situation, what will a woman give you? What will a woman give you? Check as a man. That is why we don't see them in war front. And they have to.
Distraction.
Thank you.
I agree with you there.
Thank you. If you're in the army, sorry, it's a pity you're not in the army. If you had been in the army, it would have been a different. You would have learned that a man is supposed to continue being a man.
No. I was never in the army. I was a lot too refined to be in the military. I went to the teachers training college instead.
That one fits you better because you cannot even be in the military. Looking at your volume.
Oh, sure. I agree with you. But what I don't have in physics, I have in my brain.
Are you sure the thing has not been washed away by this year or so? What is this? You need to see your picture from afar. You were opening like Christmas goat. Is that how you feel your romance? Why are you bent on spoiling the good life I'm enjoying with my wife? Is this good life? I thought you were sick. Oh, this enjoyment. I think she has given you something and you have taken the debate. Oh, yeah, but I know you. You have taken something. You need to see the shape of your teeth. And they were rubbing you like somebody who is epileptic. Look at you, a bachelor. How can you understand what it means to have a happy family? Obiageri, you don't understand what? Yes, I open my mouth and talk. At least talk comes out of it. The way you're opening your mouth, breeze is just going in. Look at how this woman has satisfied you or turned you into a Agidi Jollof. Look at you. If I have a life, in any case, that's not why I'm here. Your wife went to my friend's with and insulted him silly. In my presence, she was showering this kind of abuses. And I said I was not going to take it. Why I did not sound her, but because of you. But I can now see that Onyeba is no longer Onyeba. This is Onye. The bar is gone. But I did not say what I said, that you will insult me in my house. Please allow me to enjoy my life with my wife. Please. Insult you? You're saying it's insult. I'm laying a complaint of what your wife did. And you're saying it's an insult. Onyeba, you're gone. You're finished. See what you have done to him. He's supposed to be your husband. He's not your band. You threw away the horse. Onyeba, let me talk to you. Next time you repeat such a thing, I will give you a slap. Because I cannot talk to this puppy dog now. You have changed him to your puppy dog. I will slap the living daylight out of you. And she will know. Of course, he will not do anything because now you're teddy bear. The one though, I don't for nothing. I am the only regimental sergeant major that exists around this vicinity that even went for peacekeeping mission. And I stayed in a squadron where a US citizen happened to be the squadron commander. Nobody, no black man has ever enjoyed such a... Not to talk of somebody from this country. And you come and insult somebody in my face and you're looking at me like that because we have met this one. Oh, sorry, he's a nini now. Courtesy of you.
Okay. As for you, you were standing here. What your fellow man insulted you in your own house. Eh? Must you do everything to me? Must you? I'm asking you, must you?
Fine.
Why can't you take initiative on your own? Why? I will never romance you.
No, Emily, if he comes there, I will fight him up so that you romance me.
Okay.
No, please, Emily.
When you fight him, then call me. I will answer you.
What happened to you? What happened to you? What happened to you?
Nothing much.
Oh, nothing much happened to you. Oh, nothing much happened to you. Look at your face. Look at bruises all over you. Who must have met this kind of thing? Because this kind of treatment you met out to other people. Who must have done this to you?
Uncle, this thing you're seeing is a community effort.
Community effort?
Yeah. Some people from the neighboring village attacked me. So we fought it out now.
Hey, terrorizing a terrorist. You know that's what you do. I like when people pay you back in your own coins. You were terrorizing communities and people did this to you. In fact, I owe them 6 kegs of palm wine for paying you back in your... You see, this your own medicine. They are giving you a bit of your own.
You're supporting them for doing this to me.
Of course! Before your father died, I asked your father to go and enroll you in the police. He refused. To enroll you in the army, he refused, so that you can disperse some of these enemies. Yeah, I will. Why would I go and enroll? If not, you
just leave me.
Yes! You'll be terrorizing them, they will continue to terrorize you. Leave you.
Happiness!
Mama!
I bring the food now.
Mama, I'm coming, oh. Something very surprising happened today on my way back from school.
What happened?
I met Donna and his friends on my way from school today.
Donna Kwisi. What were you doing with them? Happy. I don't want trouble in this house, oh. If you go to Kaira, no,
Mama, no trouble. See, they were beating up a little girl. And I went there to assist her. I wanted to... You know those boys are troublemakers. And I went to tell the girl to leave them and go home. And before you knew it, they turned on me.
Happy, why do you want to cause me early death?
God forbid, Mama.
Now tell me, did they touch you?
It's not what you think. Mama, just hear me. See, okay, he wanted to touch me, but I don't know what happened. Something happened, Mama. When Donna came to beat me, before you knew it, I lifted him up and I threw him on the ground. And he got up again, Mama, and this time he was very angry. And like he was going to kill me. And I lifted him again and I threw him on the ground. Mama, I had so much strength in me and I started beating him. In fact, Mama, come here, duka. And then I didn't hear belly. Mama, I was beating Donna. Even his friends were too scared to assist him. I don't know. Mama, something happened to me. Then I was beating Donna. He was even crying. I don't understand, but it was so strange. Like, I was beating him, Mama, and beating him.
Guy, we are the best. I'm the best. You want me to forget what this girl called you for us that day? Huh? Just like that. The girl insult us die. She insult us die. In fact, guy, I must do that. I was doing that. See, me, I right now, even the think calm. I fear for the matter. I never fit think calm now. I just, how it happen? It all done now. No, guy, not okay. Not okay, guy. In fact, see, this guy carry our man. Carry for all up. Play for ground. See, I'm telling you, we'll teach that girl lesson. We'll beat Sam, we'll teach her lesson she no go forget for her entire life. You understand? See, now do now. Guy, me, I think of evil. I will do this girl. See, you think I'm well because now do now. Guy, I will not come for ground. But me, I know you're too vex. You don't understand? Confirmento. Now, I'm here now. Dona for grand.
My lord, there are two cases before this honorable court this morning. The first case is the case against Madam Emilia, who is already standing in the dock.
Accused here?
Yes, she's there. My lord, Madam Emilia is accused of attempting to assume supremacy over men, an offense punishable by flogging. Yes. The second case, my lord, is a case against Mazi Otiji, who is accused of working against the general interest of men, as well as insulting red-capped chiefs, was still insulting also the most revered member of this community.
Madam Emilia, you have had the charges against you. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
I am not guilty. Yes.
Ogba's wedding. Hey!
What do you
think you are? My friend said, my lord, I'm not guilty.
Who is my lord?
Now, 5 strokes of cane for contempt of court.
Hey! Hey, my lord. Please, I am guilty. Please forgive me.
Better.
Having listened and heard your case and then your presentation, the offense she committed, which I happen to be witness to, is a very big offense. In fact, trying to usurp the rights of men is even against the law of nature. And that case has another charge to it, assault and battery. Because he assaulted the most educated, most influential in terms of academics member of this community. It's a very big slight on education generally throughout the country. So she assaulted him and then battered him with her mouth. That is assault and battery. So having gone through the case, I don't need to prolong this case because I happen to be a witness to it. You are thereby found guilty of all the charges and sentenced to 20 strokes of cane with an option of fine of 2 large fowls.
Oh, my lord, I am going to bring the fattest fowl. In fact, the biggest fowl. Please forgive me. 2 biggest. I will make it 3. Please forgive me.
All right. It's all right. It's all right. Richard. Yes, my lord. I did not say you should crow like the cock you are going to bring. You understand? Just listen to me before you begin to kokokohu. Take her to her place and collect the largest of the fowls in her flock. Do you understand? Just the fowl. The husband is here, mind you. Okay? Emilia, you dey go? You tell me you dey fear? Make it come now. You tell me say you no dey fear anybody. Come now.
It's okay.
You know something the way they do me.
Don't worry, it's alright.
You know they agree me touch am for night.
Don't worry.
Now the second case.
My lord, the second case is a very interesting case.
I see. So you have this because we are now raising the case of an animal.
Interesting, because in all my years of travel, in all the years that preceded my training to becoming a teacher, I have never seen a man fully grown as Mazi Otiji is behave so incredulously. My lord, if Mazi Otiji ended his misdemeanor at insulting red cap chiefs, maybe this court would not have been worried. But Mazi Otiji committed the near abominable. He did so, my lord, when he insulted the most widely traveled member of this community. He did so when he insulted the only member of this community who ever enlisted into the army. My lord, he did so when he insulted the only member of this community who ever got a United Nations Commendation Award. My lord, he did so when he insulted the only member of this community who led a peacekeeping, United Nations approved peacekeeping mission to Sudan, to Somalia, to Liberia, to Bosnia, to Herzegovina, to Chechnya, to Sarajevo, and came back. My lord, I am not trying to pass judgment, but I am annoyed on behalf of this court.
It's alright. It's alright.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you. Otiji, you have had the charges against you. How do you plead? Guilty or not?
Elders, this is not barak. This is not barak judgment. This is barak judgment.
Who is this?
Okay.
You want to see barracks? You want to know how barracks operate?
No, that's all right. No, it's okay. It's okay. Otiji, do you have anything further to say in your defense?
Compound your case further.
10 strokes of cane, at least for the content of
yes.
Court. Hey! Do you have any other thing to say? Now, in the absence of that, having gone through your case and having heard from you, the offense that you committed is a very large offense, a very big offense. Like he rightly put it, it's an abominable offense. To throw and cast aspersions on red cap chiefs in the daylight, in broad daylight, in the place of you insulted red cap chiefs. It is not only the cap on their head that is receiving the insult, but the entire community, in fact, the entire culture, because it is contrary to the act that establishes the chieftaincy institution in this community.
Yes.
So it's a punishable offense. Now, having committed that and further insulted one of the most widely traveled individuals in this community, you are not only insulting the only person who is involved in peacekeeping internationally. You are not even insulting just the person. You're insulting the entire community. You're insulting the entire country, because he happens to have been recognized internationally. So in your own case, in fact, the first offense would have earned you hanging by the rope. If it were in the olden days, to insult chieftaincy institution, they hang you.
Okay, sir.
But we have to temper justice with mercy and be lenient. Looking at the tiny frame of Osuji, this court has decided to allay the punishment, sentencing him to 100 strokes of cane without an option of fine.
Yes.
Objection, my lord. There are other fines that can serve as a deterrent instead of this kind of punishment.
What is another thing that can serve as deterrent?
Fine. You can find him.
In what capacity are you objecting?
There are other fines, but I'm saying my mind.
You have no mind. Sit down. Who told you have a mind?
Well,
sit down.
Well, I have to
All is talking. You are telling me of your mind.
Objection overruled. Now, gentlemen, get on him. Hey! Remove that cassock he's wearing. Hey! If I remove the cassock. Elders! It looks like you people came back from, you are coming back from farm.
Yes.
Okoro, do you know why men die earlier than their wives?
What's the meaning of this question?
The meaning is that the picture that I am seeing now is exactly why men die earlier. Look at you, you went to farm. Look at your head, you're carrying the big burden. Look at your wife walking lackadaisically behind you. Like she who must be obeyed. Tell these women, give them their duty. That is the essence of man. Soon you will die. As I'm looking at you, you are dying by inches. Soon you will die. This woman, 1 month, he will now go and select one fine boy that will be taking care of her and be servicing her, while you will be in the grave being serviced by termites.
Obiageri, are you crazy? What's the meaning of the what does this mean? Obiageri, why do you always take other people's affairs like your own business?
I wonder.
Do I tell you that my problem is heavy on me?
You should not complain because she has so sissified you. In fact, she made you turn you into a liquid. That is why you can look. A goat for slaughter. Do you think that a will do anything?
Obiageri, or whatever they call you, I have respected you enough.
Your boy.
Please, and please, leave my husband alone.
Your boy.
Don't insult my husband again.
Kill him. All enough.
Obiageri, why don't you go and marry and leave other people's marriages alone? Why can't you sit down and think on how to become useful in your life?
Let me tell you, God created man first, even before thinking about creating woman. He gave men 2 things essential: your brain, which will make you begin to think, and then again, because he talked about procreation, he gave you manhood for procreation. But we have now swapped the thing. Our men are swapping it. It doesn't happen in the army. They swap it, they bring their brain between their thighs and combine it with their brain.
What's that supposed to be?
It means that you're not taking straight from your head, you're taking from here. That is what it means.
Okoro,
I pity you.
Okoro, are you standing here with that heavy load on your head, listening to him insult you? Okay. Are you my husband or my husbandry? Biko, let's go.
It's okay. Obiageri, Kelechi,
you will need
don't thank your God and count yourself. Hey! If not this thing I'm carrying, I would have teach you a lesson you will not forget in your life. A lesson I told you to know that you don't talk to somebody in the house.
I know my husband.
Let me tell you, you are talking about the load.
Madman.
It is not because of the load. Get out of the officer behind you.
Madman.
Madman.
What are women turning men into this community? Look at him with the neck so bent. Because you're trying to please a woman. Come, when you kill her, when you kill him, I'm there. Woman, when Okoro dies, I will come and substitute. Look at you, people go and continue to do this. By the time I see you next, all wrinkles, all gray hairs, while your wife is wearing. Look at people now. Look at them. The real correct people who are doing this. gone through the evidences before me, and having considered the position of the tradition in this matter, this court found the accused, Mr. Okoro, not guilty of the first count charge of the dereliction of duty, because we believe that paying of the children's school fees is a family responsibility, it's not a punishment. So anybody who is in a position, if it is the wife, if it is the husband, will carry out that very function and carry it out effectively. On the other charge of usurping the position of the women, that is encroaching on the feminine territory in household chores like breaking of firewood, washing of plates, Okoro is found guilty. On another charge of allowing the wife to beat him, Okoro is found guilty because this is a disgrace to manhood. Okoro's punishment, therefore, is 10,000 naira for fine, and then 24 lashes of cane that will follow alternatively.
Of course. Obiageri, please.
Please what?
Hello?
Let's hear what you say.
Mister? What did you call him?
Obiageri.
Idiot.
Oh God.
Call him his lordship.
Your lordship.
Again?
Your lordship.
Better.
Nonsense man.
Please, I'm begging.
Begging for what?
I don't have that kind of money. Please consider me. I don't have that kind of money.
Alright, Okoro does not have the kind of money. This court will consider him. We are now converting the fine of 10,000 into 100 stroke, plus the 24, that makes it 124 strokes of pain.
Please, do you want to kill me? I'm seriously sick. I cannot bear the pain, please.
You can't bear the pain of the strokes, you cannot pay the fine. Okoro is now suggesting that we kill him to relieve him of all this pain and stress.
That's the only alternative.
Okay?
No, just
don't worry.
But Obiageri, this is a civilized world.
Mister? What did you call him?
Obiageri, is that not his name?
My friend, call him his lordship.
His name is Obiageri, my friend. Don't tell me that. Let's
Alright, no, it's okay. He's indirectly telling you that he is coming to the rescue.
Please, I hope you are not here to increase my problem.
My friend, be a man.
Okoro, he has come to your rescue.
Okoro, are you a fool? He's speaking for you, and then what are you stopping him?
Please, I did not invite anybody. I did not invite anybody.
Human rights.
Okoro! Hey! What are you doing? Get up! Get up! Whom are you begging? What right has he to stand in judgment over you? What right? What right?
Woman, do you know where you are?
That's alright.
You call yourself elder. Yet, you allow a man take laws into his hand. Why? Obaneme?
Shut up, woman. Be quiet there, woman. Don't bring judgment upon yourself. The councils approved of it. Which council? The council approved it. Approve. Which council? The council approved it. This is dictatorship. We don't approve it.
What useless council? Approves of a man punishing his fellow men in the name of peacemaking. Let me tell you people, if you don't stop that, I will make sure all of you end up in jail.
Hey! Abomination. Another offense.
Woman, shut up! I will not. This is too much for you.
Keep quiet here.
No, sorry. She's a woman. We obey the women and the feminine gender.
Move it.
Go. What is happening?
Let us go. Don't mind this man.
Okay, fine. We have seen it now.
Thanks.
Gentlemen, you know, to fight in discipline is not an easy thing. You will have people who will revolt. Okay? Now the thing has fallen on 1, 2, 3. Go. What's happening? Alright? If you go, a few of you who are around now, we now have to. I think there's witchcraft going on here. Something is going on here. Idigo, what are you saying?
Obiageri, I now remember that I have a visitor from Umueze. Let me go and see him first. I will come back.
Let us just finish this thing first.
I will come back, Obiageri. Let me see them first. I'm coming, in-law.
You know what? You are the only person that I was not even counting you before. You were half.
Let us replace them. Sit down.
Now you have seen you have a bigger
Go ahead.
Go sit down. Come and sit down. Go. Come and sit. He's using this cocoa to move away. Alright. You see how this has come up now.
Uncle, let me call. No, you wait for me now.
We are now going to. The thing has fallen back on two of us. What we have to do, because you are a learned and a lettered teacher, we have to go to the police, and I'm somebody who is exposed. No, let us conclude it before we. Boko. No, this is not happening. Boko. We set up this thing together to fight indiscipline in this society. Boko. Are they leaving this here for me alone? Bogno, return the advance payment I gave to you from the fine we collected from some of these people. Bogno, I'm going to deliver my own punishment personally to you. Forget your size. Now what do you do? Is anybody in the house? Now what do you do? How are you? Good afternoon.
Hey, my dear, how are you? My brother came back from Lagos said I should give you.
With your question?
Yes.
Okay. How's your father?
He's fine. I should be on my way now because I have many things to do.
Alright. Extend my greetings to your father. Down. Oh, very good. The visitor wants to buy a piece of land in the village here. That's good thinking. He has realized that this one belongs to me. He has to look for his own. Good thinking. You are really doing well. Of course, I will look for a choice piece of land for you. Amen. Piece of land for you.
We are still on this stage. How will you be doing something? So can't you see?
No, it's not how it is. I don't want to make any mistakes.
I don't know why you're doing this thing. Aren't you supposed to write the capital letters?
Okay. That's alright. I could do that again. Okay, that's okay. Hey, Obiageri, please sit down.
You know what is happening? I'm going to get out when you see what is happening there. Eating here on the head. What did you do to her?
No. That was romantic.
Bokno, this is normally the way they start. What has gone wrong with all the men in this society? She started with pepper. She's going to end with blala. I'm telling you.
I'm just helping her out with some of the briefs she came home with from the office.
So it is her own note that you have copied. You have turned him into your note copy. Look, even if you need perverting alone, I need male companions in this community. I have come. As well as me.
Obiageri, that's enough. What is it? I'm only just helping her out with some of the briefs she came home with.
You are copying her own. What have they done to you? You are copying her, so you have succeeded. I will, look, even if I have to fight alone for the men in this society, I will fight for all of them. I left men here before I went for peacekeeping. Solid men, only to come back and meet half of them liquid.
Obiageri, stop this. I don't like it.
Maybe. Come, I'm inside. What did you say? Let me discuss with you. What have the women given the men here? Here!
You know how you do. No, see, oh come on, baby, you know Obiageri, it's not fair. Obiageri, don't ever try that irresponsible behavior around me and my girlfriend some other time. What will you like to be? No. What will you like to achieve? Tell me.
You are not talking. You see, these people come in different forms. They have different formation. Those who follow witchcraft, those who go and buy something and who cast even spells spiritually on you. I don't know where your own is. Look at what that girl is doing to you. Are you saying you don't know what she's doing to you? I'm not even surprised that she doesn't. I want to see you, man. You used to be a man before now. What is wrong with you? This girl, what do you think you are doing with that girl?
You're asking me what I was doing with my fiancé.
Your fiancé?
No, you got her annoyed.
Do you realize that that girl is a lawyer? You are a male teacher. And already she is using you to copy her note. What will happen when you eventually get married? You prefer to go to jail because anything you say against her, you're going to jail.
That is what you think.
That is what I know.
Amaka is not that kind of girl. She's well trained and very respectful. She will not do anything like that.
She's well trained and she knows what she's doing. That's what I'm telling you. I've not placed you on the same pedestal with Onyeba. You know Onyeba, in Onyeba's case. I heard that some people were telling him then, advising him. He did not agree to it. Just like what you are doing. You don't know what is wrong with you. I know. I'm a soldier. I've been in the signal unit. I know exactly what all these things, when they start all these information, I know what it's all about.
That is what you go about looking for. Don't you have a dictionary? Don't you have the word love in your dictionary? L-O-V-E, love.
That is the bait they use. It's just like you use earthworm, put it in a hook and to catch fish. Love is the dead earthworm. They put it in a hook, they put it into your throat and they hook you. Sit down, you're not yourself. Sit down, let me talk to you. Sit down. A word, they say, is enough for the wise. I've just dropped my own.
And I've also told you my mind. I didn't like what you did. You either take it or you leave it.
Bakuna, I'm sorry. Don't just forget that one. Let me tell you why I came here. My younger brother is coming home and he said he needs a piece of land. So I come to tell you, if you hear where people are talking about selling of land, or if you know any, in fact, help me nose around. If there is a place you hear that they are selling that, let me know.
Don't have anyone to sell.
I'm not saying that you are going to buy land. I know that you do not have a land to sell. I'm saying nose around, help me find out if there are people around you who have. Then I just came back. I don't know who has now, who doesn't have. That's all I'm asking for. And you're still, with your bloated face, you're still angry of the truth. I've been telling you. They are actually 4,000 there. I ran into a problem. I need about 4,000 naira.
4,000 naira? Where do I get it from?
I will pay you as soon as the commission comes.
Of course, you know how much delight they take in owing teachers. They are owing me close to 3-4 months now. I've not been paid salary. So where do you expect me to get the money from?
You don't have money and they owe you 3 to 4 months salary. And you want to marry a lawyer. Look at where you put your hand.
Oh, that. Of course, love will see me through.
If it were in the army, they will court-martial you for even thinking going to marry a lawyer when for 3-4 months they have not paid you your salary. You say love is that bait. They will put it. It's just like putting a worm in a hook and then giving it to fish. The fish will do this and take the hook. Love is the earthworm they put in the hook. When you swallow it, enough. Be careful, retrace your step now. I'm just telling you so that we can be discussing this issue.
Brother. Brother.
Some machine gun who suddenly jammed.
Obiageri, just don't mind me. I really forgot myself. Sit down.
Do you know the best description of your position? Like a submachine gun that has suddenly jammed. Because when it jams around, everything. I was coming there, you didn't even notice me. I hope it's not this problem with Obago that is troubling you.
Forget about that stupid and useless man that thinks that he owns the whole world. Just forget about him and let us talk what is important. Let me get you some cola.
No. Come on, sit down. Even if I want to eat cola, is it you who should go and bring it? Instead of calling your wife to go and get me cola.
You think I would be doing that if she is at home? I sent her and the children to the farm.
Okay, you know, it surprises me. Since I came back, I have seen that some of these men have been turned into Agidi. I'm telling you. Their wife now says what happens in and it's just perfect.
Let us begin to talk about something important. So, how has it been with you?
Well, also soldier, I was a soldier.
Obiageri. In fact, I have decided not to be calling you Obiageri. Instead, Mark 4. Mark Obiageri. You too much.
Well, what concerns center rank with open order mind? It's me. Once they say open order, center rank stays. And you can care for something important. My younger brother says he sent a message that he needs a piece of land where he's going to build something. So I decided to be going to my friends one after the other to ask whoever has a good piece of land. Let me know and see the thing and see whether we can buy it or not.
Is that what you are talking as if you are begging me?
No, it's not begging. Do I know who has land? How would I have known whether you have land or you don't have land?
What do you think that made me to just stay like this as you are coming? It's money. I've been thinking on how I can make some money. As a matter of fact, you are God sent. I have one good land sited at a good place. I want to sell that land.
End of talk. I would rather buy from you than collect from any other person than to do all this kind of nonsense. Remember, my commission will be there.
You are now talking as if you are new in this business. I won't cheat you. You will surely get your portion. But if you like, I can.
Portion, man. It's my brother.
Abi?
Get your call.
Sergeant Obiageri, RSA. Our village is done better. You can fight any war, solve any problem. RSA. International peacekeeper. Onyami soldier, Sergeant Obiageri, RSA. He's a no-nonsense man. You can fight any war, solve any problem. RSA. International peacekeeper. He don't fight for Somalia, Iraq and India. He follow fight for freedom for Liberia. He's too much. If them shoot him, he go dodge. Professional United Nations soldier. Onyami soldier, Sergeant Obiageri, RSA. Our village is done better. You can fight any war, solve any problem. RSA. International peacekeeper. He's an expert in tradition, military manipulation, justice dispensation, combat tactics to look the palaver, military strategy to handle the matter. Hey! Onyami soldier, Sergeant Obiageri, RSA. Our village is done better. You can fight any war, solve any problem. RSA. International peacekeeper. Onyami soldier, Sergeant Obiageri, RSA. He's a no-nonsense man. He can fight any war, solve any problem. RSA. International peacekeeper. Onyami soldier, Sergeant Obiageri, RSA. Our village is done better. You can fight any war, solve any problem. RSA. International peacekeeper. Onyami soldier, Sergeant Obiageri, RSA. He's a no-nonsense man. You can fight any war,